She sells snowballs door to door, and what happens next might be the most wholesome AI video I've ever made. I've created thousands of animated videos using Canva and AI, and this one proves that story still beats fancy editing. Today, I'll show you exactly how I brought this mini movie to life using all kinds of AI tools, some free, some paid, and how you can too, even if you don't know where to start. Stick around, this might change how you think about AI storytelling. Let's get started. Alright, now I'm in ChatGPT, and today I'll be creating a new video. First, I came here and gave this prompt a job. Imagine you are a professional storybook writer. I wanted to help me make a holiday-inspired video for kids, 2 to 3 minutes, inspirational, and I want it to be divided into scenes every 4 or 5 seconds. I make sure it has action. I want it to be interesting, break it into logical scenes with image prompts for each scene. And as far as characters go, I need a detailed description of each, including hair, clothing, and more. And I also asked it for motion prompts for creating the videos. Alright, so it was a pretty long prompt, but basically once I gave it that, it gave me some great ideas. So I asked it some questions, asked it to add more things, and all that. Eventually, I got the story that I was happy with. So now that the story is written out, I'm ready to go on to the next step. So now that I have this story idea and image prompts and everything, I'm gonna start making the images. So I've come here, and you can Google this. Once you get inside here, you're basically going to choose one of these. And what I did basically was go to Playground, and I chose this Nano Banana. I didn't choose the Pro yet, but for today's model, I chose this one. So I clicked on that. This is where you put your prompt at. Then you click Run to make it. Here's where you choose your aspect ratio. So let me show you what I came up with. For example, look at this one. So I gave it my prompt, so created a prompt that's kind of a general prompt about the way the drawing is to be meant to look style-wise. And then I also made a second part, which is all about the character and what's happening in the scene. Once I clicked Run, here's what it gave me. I was very happy with it. It does have a little tiny watermark, but I downloaded it, and then I just created all my other images in the same way until I was done. And that's how I created my images. If you already have a favorite image generator, feel free to use that instead. Next, I downloaded all of them. So now that I've got all this done, I'm ready to go on to the next step. Okay, so now I'm ready to record my narration. So I'll go back here. This is free, by the way. And when you're in here at the homepage, come right over here to text to speech. Click on that. You can choose single or multi-character. I'll choose single speaker. Next, I'll choose my voice. To do that, you click on any of these triangles to listen to them. Then you click on the name to choose it. When I was creating my story in ChatGPT, I also had it make me a voiceover script separately with everything in order and the characters labeled so I'd know who's who. I make the narrator's voice first, so I'll cut and paste the text in. I'm going to change the voice directions a bit. All right, now I've got everything in here. So I've chosen the voice and I've gave it my style directions. And now I'll click right here to make it. It'll take it a minute or two, and I'll come back when it's done. This is the recording here. If you want to listen to it, click here. If you want to download it, click here. This shows you how long it is. Next, you just do the same thing for each and every character you have in your story that has a speaking part. So once you've got all that completed, it's time to go on to the next step. Now I'm going to work on the lip sync sections in my video using the conversions feature here inside LemonSlice, using the upload mode. First, I'll upload my image. Then I'll pick this one. This is character 1, and this is character 2. Notice you can't let the areas overlap. Character 1 should be the first one talking. This is character 2. You could select a voice from any of these, but what I'll do is go right here and upload my recording. Now the characters are added. If you want to listen to them, you can here. And right down here, you can preview it. Watch this.
What do you even do with them? You just keep them like freezer pets?
That's a long story.
Yeah, that's it. That is perfect. I'll download that. All right, so let's keep going and try another one. Just refresh. So I'll update my image and drag in this one. Then choose it. This time he's talking first, so let's fix those boxes.
Then upload the recordings, like this.
Come right down here again, I'll choose private and leave everything else the same. I'll listen to it right here to preview it, then click generate. I'll come back here when it's done. All right, let's check it out.
Where I grew up, it never snowed, not once.
You never had a snowball fight? Yes, that'll work, so I'll download it. Then you just basically do the same process over and over for all your characters that are talking. Use the conversations area if you have 2 or more characters talking in a single image. And you can use the studio feature here in LemonSlice and basically do the same thing for only one character, creating a lip sync video. You can also make them sing if you wanted to. In fact, I've got this one character singing for almost a minute.
I lift my eyes to the hills. Where does my help come from?
So you can make some really long videos with this tool depending on the plan you are using.
Okay, so now I'm in the second part of the video making section. Normally I just use one tool, but this time I wanted to really show you the new capabilities in LemonSlice, especially since they specialize in lip syncing. But for the other videos, I'll be using Freepik. It looks like this inside. You can come over here to look at the different tools. Normally I use the image or video generators. If you come to AI Suite, you'll see everything is in here. They have a lot of other things in here like image generator, video generator, upscalers, etc. Here are some of the things I've been working on. I'm going to show you how this works. So basically I'll go to video generator and click on that. So basically when you come in here, you can choose image and then choose from all sorts of different tools to use. There are a lot of tools in there. Freepik is really good, or you can go to video and choose from these. You're going to see several models that you're familiar with, or you can choose audio and is 11 Labs and Lyria. But for today, I'm going to go ahead and just make a video. I'm just going to choose auto for now for this example.
Check out all these models, it's amazing. Over here, you see what it costs, credit-wise. Now this one only has a start image option, but each model is a little bit different depending on which one you choose. For now, I'll leave it there, so enter your starting image here. If you had an ending image, you would drop it there. It'll create a prompt for you, which you can edit if you want.
I generated all my non-talking videos in here. Sometimes there's a little bit of morphing, but that happens in a lot of generators right now as the technology advances. There's not a lip sync on this one, he's just admiring his snowball. Here's the pricing plans. So come in here and give these AI tools a try. LemonSlice focuses more on lip sync and Freepik is more of a all-in-one kind of tool, but they both work well depending on what your needs are.
Now it's time for the last step, putting this all together.
This is the video I've been working on, so let me show you how I made this. Basically, if I had anything to upload, such as all these videos, narration and all that, I came to uploads and dragged my file into here just like this. It works the same way whether you're uploading a video, audio, or an image. You can drag it in here, or you can click here and choose whichever file you want to upload. Just so you'll know, I'm using Canva's new editor 2.0. These are my individual videos, so here's a few. So just like the image I uploaded a minute ago, I just grabbed my video, saved on my computer, and just dragged it in just like that. In the new video editor, you have layers to work with. Here are all my sounds, we'll get to that in a minute, but you have layers here such as your foundation layer, and you'll possibly have layers above it too when you're adding overlays on top of your layers. For example, this is the snow layer. So think of making videos kind of like a cake in that respect. And what I did next was add in my images in order, dragged in my narration, this is it here.
This is the music that I made in Suno. So we have music, narration, and the videos. If I wanted to add a video, I could just drag it in and put it right there. In case you're wondering about these narrations, I broke them into pieces to fit the story, and that's why you see all these little pieces like that. For example, if I wanted to cut it right there, I could right-click on it, hit split, and now it's in 2 pieces. So that's how you do that. I broke it up like that to make sure all my videos fit the story. All these sounds down here, I've got kids laughing, snow crunching, and giggling and stuff like that going on down here. I added transitions in between some pages. Once your story is ready, you can come right here, click on Share, click on download, and then just make sure this is chosen and click download, you're done. And that's all there is to it. Now you're ready to go on to the next step, which will be actually sharing your new story on Facebook, YouTube, your website, or social media channel, or maybe somewhere else. You can use these same techniques with all kinds of subjects. It's all up to you now. Let's watch the finished story all together.
Some kids sell lemonade, some sell cookies, but Abby sells snowballs.
Fresh snowballs, packed, perfect, and delivered right to your doorstep.
Business was surprisingly good. Most neighbors ordered once, just for fun, but one house ordered every single day.
Let me guess, one snowball again?
Just one, please.
What do you even do with them? You just keep them like freezer pets?
That's a long story.
For the first time, he invited Abby inside.
Where I grew up, it never snowed, not once.
You never had a snowball fight?
Not even a tiny one.
This is an emergency.
Abby's heart did a little flip.
We're throwing you the biggest snowball fight this street has ever seen. Snowball fight today. Team building. Fort construction. Snacks optional but encouraged.
And the planning began. That afternoon, the street turned into a winter battlefield.
Surprise, Mr. Everett! You can't be my best customer and never test the product.
Quality control is important.
His first throw wasn't perfect, but it was good enough. When the snow finally settled, the street was quiet again.
Next time, we're teaching snowball strategy.
Thank you. I didn't realize I'd been waiting my whole life for that.
Abby still delivered snowballs, but the sign on her sled now has a new line. Snowball parties? Free. Because some joys are too big to keep on your doorstep.
And if you love finding out about crazy cool AI tricks before everyone else, subscribe now so you're the first to know when new AI tools drop. Until next time, keep creating, keep innovating, and keep making it with AI. Thanks for watching.